Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's have a look at what is going on in your professional life. We're going to do Tuesday through Friday. So we're going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Okay. Keep in mind it is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Sagittarius, let's start with Tuesday. Okay. Sagittarius, so Tuesday comes off as emotionally shut off. There could have been some disappointment that you have recently faced, Sagittarius, and you're coming off as upset. You're coming off as very disappointed with an outcome. It's almost like I didn't expect this from this person, or I didn't expect this situation to turn out this way. So there is disappointment for sure, but it feels like the disappointment is more emotional. Like, you know, it's not like a financial loss or like, you know, like something like that. It feels doesn't feel like a practical disappointment. It feels more like an emotional disappointment. Why is that? Yeah, I feel what's happening out here is that for a lot of you, something or someone has made you very, very upset, and you are letting that person or that situation control your mind. It says stability. Master your emotional balance. Be calm. Harmonize logic and feelings to inspire trust and guidance. So it's telling me that there are possibilities where you can open your heart to new meaningful connections. There are people around you, or there could be people who are wanting to be with you and make a more meaningful connection in terms of your job, career, business. This is an ace, which means for a lot of you, there could be new openings around you, Sagittarius. Maybe there are other people who you can connect with and it may just work out. Okay. But you're very shut off. I don't know why. But either you are shutting yourself up too quickly and judging the opposite person too quickly, or then there's overall disappointment and you're not opening up to new people. The universe is saying that this is the time where you will have to be extremely optimistic. You can't come up from a place of anxiety. Okay, I feel there is a lot of anxiousness out here. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen. Like, you are in that constant energy on Tuesday where you may want to try and control the outcome, that I want to know how this connection is going to work out, or where this connection is going to take me. What is the future of this connection? If I choose to partner up with this person, what happens? If I choose to invest into business with that person, what happens? So I feel those are the kind of thoughts that are going on. Okay. Universe is saying Tuesday is not the day where you only need to think how much money will I make. It's not the day of thinking how much of materialism will I be getting, you know. It's the day to sometimes just be open to making connections. You never know who helps you who. Okay. Wednesday is going to be the day, I feel, Sagittarius, where you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of inspiration, you have a lot of ideas, but you're coming off as more of a dreamer and less of a doer. And that probably could be because if there is an idea, okay, that you have in mind, it feels like that idea is going to be that idea is going to be something which you are going to have to carry on your own. Maybe you have an idea of traveling somewhere for work, okay, and that's the idea you get on Wednesday, and you're like, oh my God, not again, again the entire hassle, again the burden, again the responsibilities, again me doing everything on my own, again I'm here, again I'm there. Hear this. You may feel burdened by responsibilities, but this effort will lead you to success. So if there is an idea or an opportunity or an offer or an inspiration that is coming towards you on Wednesday through a person or probably just by yourself, it's saying prioritize your tasks and seek support if needed. Remember, carrying too much alone can hinder progress. So let go of what no longer serves you. It is saying, if you need help, take help. Okay, but you will have to do this by yourself, either by delegating responsibilities or by saying no to things that are hindering your progress. So whatever responsibility you have, right, whatever new idea you have in mind, your plate is already full, but your plate is full of things that don't really make you happy or don't really inspire you enough. Universe is saying that you will carrying too much alone can hinder progress, so let go of what no longer serves you. So if there is something on your plate that you don't like, you will have to discard it, you will have to remove it, so you can include something that you really like. Same way, in your career or in your profession, if there is something that you really like and you know that, okay, that is going to be a little, I'll have to toil, there is labor, there is hard work, there is effort, and only I have to do it, then in order for you to do something like that, which is more fun, you will have to release some other responsibility which is not yours to carry. All right. So, Thursday. Thursday is the day, Sagittarius, where you continue to invest your time, energy, emotionally or financially, or your resources. You continue invest into something or someone that is not reciprocating back. I feel, Sagittarius, on Thursday that if something is a one-way street, you're the one giving and there is no getting back. Okay, so there is lack of justice, there is a lack of equal give and take. So you may feel you're not appreciated, you may feel there is a lack of value out here, you may feel that someone or something around you does not value you anymore, but you still tend to give and give. Why? Because you feel that the more you give, one day that situation will pay off. But the universe is saying it feels like it won't pay off, and it's best to realize to stop investing into a situation or a person or a place that is draining you out. Stop clinging on to the past. So Thursday is the day where the universe is telling you, don't cling on to past people, past situations, or people, places, situations that you are just attached to in a very unhealthy way. Yeah, you are independent. Thursday is the day where the universe is saying you are independent. You are emotionally and financially independent and abundant. You can do whatever you want. You want to walk away from a job? Walk away. You want to walk away from a business opportunity and start a new business? Do it. You want to invest into something new? Do it. You want to cut off a partnership? It's not talking about a partnership, but just for example, walk away if it's draining you out. You want to join a new partnership? Do it. You are amazing. You got the power in your hands. Okay, there is no need for you to stick to a superficial situation, and there is no need for you to get any external validation. You want to walk away, you want to walk away. You want to go into something, go into something. You want to invest into something, invest into something. The power is in your hands. End of story. So Thursday, if you have an idea, or if there is an opportunity, the slightest opportunity for you to make your dreams a reality or make a wish come true, go for it. Don't wait for external validation. Nobody needs to validate you because you're abundant on your own. All right. Friday. Friday is the day where I see you as coming off either, now some of you, there could be a boss figure around you on Friday who could come off as very cold, very uncaring, very aggressive, using their power, using their authority to kind of, have an upper hand on you. Okay, that's the kind of energy I see you on Friday. Others of you, this could be you who's coming off as very illogical. The situation needs more logic, the situation needs more reason, the situation needs you to use your head and not your heart. And I think Friday, that's what you're doing. If this is not a kind of a person you're dealing with, then Friday you're using your head more, you're using your heart more and your head less. The universe is also saying Friday is going to be the right time for you to make a plan, get a strategy, take action, and cut people, places, situations out of your life that no longer serve you. However, the path that lies ahead, if you choose to cut some people or cut some situations off from your life, is unknown. So Sagittarius, Friday, you're going to be like, I don't know what happens if I cut this off. I don't know what happens if I choose to invest into that new thing. I don't know what happens if I get into that partnership. I don't know if I choose to get into a new job, what happens next. So I just rather stay here, one step, two steps behind getting into that dark tunnel, because I don't know if there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I'd rather just stay where I am. The universe is saying, if you got to fight, you got to fight. This is the time where you need to be heavily motivated to move forward. But move forward with a plan. No one's saying move forward into the unknown. Move forward into the unknown, but with a plan, with a strategy. Okay, move forward with facts, move forward with documents, and move forward with logic, and move forward with numbers. Okay, be calculative, but don't be so calculative also that it makes you feel scared and you just don't get into the unknown. So if you're moving forward on Friday, great, move into the unknown. Okay, trust your gut and confidence, but move forward with some kind of logic, with your analytics, with your homework done, is what I'm saying. And if you're not so good at it, then take the help of an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and air sign around you. Okay? Good luck.